Hello.
Hello.
How is everyone this evening? Poop says hi. Oops. Whoops. Hold on. Oh, there we go. There's Poop. Jesus. Go like that. How is everyone? How is everyone on this fine evening? This fine, hot, muggy, sweat in all the wrong places evening. Are we all on our manifestation games? Are we on top of our shit? Huh? Oh, Poop's making an appearance. Let's see. Just got my living room tore up. What you doing, Poop? Coming to say hi? Oh, okay. You're doing amazing in constant contact with you, my baby. Love it. That should have been my thumbnail. Found out my SP has been seeing a new man the past month and a half, so navigating that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. You're not letting that deter you off your manifestation game, are you? Fucking 3D circumstances. What? I did what? Wait a minute. I did what you said in your videos, Kim. I stopped checking on the 3D. Good. Good. Yeah, Poop's thirsty. Very good. I'm very happy to read that. That's right. Circumstances don't matter. Paula Armstrong. Hi, Poop. Your mom was hilarious talking about you on the last live. What do you think about that? Huh? What do you think about that? I've got a second SP that I didn't see coming who has a 3P, but I don't even care because I've been feeling so good. Good. Very good. Wait, my SP innocently had me believing he was choosing me and then tells me he was bringing the 3P to an event so we can all hang. All right, Michelle Tasker. I think we need to review this. Michelle. My SP innocently had me believing he was choosing me. And then he tells me he was bringing the 3P to an event so we can all hang. Now, no, I would not like that. I would not like that. That would bother me too. But what's got me, a little shook is the innocently. He had me innocently, or he innocently had me believing. What state does that belong to? When we feel that someone is doing something to us, especially something shitty, something to us with such description, what state is that? That's a victim state. That is a victim state. Even though your feelings around the circumstances are valid, how you feel is valid, right? You have the right to have your feelings a little hurt, a little disappointment. But it's the phrasing that has me concerned that you're in a state. He believes we're besties, but then does stuff like phone sexing me or saying we're going on a date, confusing as heck. Yes, but listen, hear me. I want you to hear me, Michelle, because I want you to get this. It is confusing. I agree with you. However, he is only ever a reflection of you. And so not from a place of, blaming you. But if he's only ever reflecting you, then what? Your wavering brings what? His bullshit. 1 minute sexting you, the next minute having a 3P involved in the equation. So your back and forth type of thinking is creating your hot and cold behavior in the 3D. So I would be taking a look at our self-concept, right? It sounds to me something along the lines of not feeling chosen. There could be something else, but I would have to talk to you a little bit more. But I would be working on that because that's what's playing out in front of you right now, not being chosen. So focus on that, okay? Okay. Oh Lord, I didn't notice the super chats. Okay. Heaven Wazi, thank you very much. Member for 2 months, exclusive live coaching. Hey darling, so my SP is now making me a priority. When I come around, he's all nervous, giving me attention. And when he's around other coworkers and I come around, he legit acts so respectful towards me. He even gets off his phone. I love it. Well done, Heaven. That's a much better comment than in the channel membership Tuesday night. I like this. This is an improvement. See what happens when we get out of a certain state. See how things change when we shift our states. Now you're busy being a bad bitch, getting what you want. Love it. Tracy Thomas. Hello, kind, innovative manifester. You are for sure. States matter. I love you, Tracy Thomas. I love you. Queen of handbag making. Hello. Okay. Yes, Heaven. Purr. Tracy, thank you very much. For anybody, even though I know Tracy's not going to want to be making a million purses, but she makes beautiful handbags. She's talented. You knew I'd say it? Purr. I like it. I think that should be a thing. That should be a part of our live stream now. That's got to be it. Renee, thank you very much. Cutting my SP off energetically. Need to completely rid myself of his old version, taking it day by day, minute by minute. I don't see anything wrong with that. I think that's okay. Gotta clean my glasses. I know. They're all smudgy. I think that's okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Especially if you are, being triggered. If you are being triggered by having to deal with them on the day-to-day, it can be interesting. When we're in the midst of working on ourselves and we're working on shifting, yeah? Any limiting beliefs and assumptions that cannot come with you to your next stage. And for what it's worth, let's clear something up. Our dwelling state is the state we most often come back to. Most often come back to. But it doesn't mean you're in a dwelling state all the damn time. It does not mean you are in your dwelling state all the time. It's the state you most often come back to. But do not mistake dwelling state as being the state you're in. Your dwelling state is the one you most often come back to, like an autopilot. But it doesn't mean it always is the state you're in at that moment. I just want that made clear. So, Renee, when we are on the journey, making our states our priority, like I was saying, that if any existing limiting beliefs or assumptions that cannot come with you to the next state, okay? They can't come with you. They got to go bye-bye. They might bubble up, which means something might happen in the 3D that you get triggered. And I don't say that to scare you, like, oh, something's going to happen in your 3D. I don't mean it like that. What I mean is, don't worry about it. Don't panic. Don't think that what's currently, that you're like, what you're facing in the 3D in this moment, does that mean, oh my God, it's over, I'm doing something wrong, everything's going backwards? No. It's just belief, assumption that can't come with you to the next state. Let's face it. Let's deal with it. Whether it's affirming for your self-concept in the moment, I am telling you, just hear me on this. When you make your state your priority, instead of looking like, gotta do my affirmations now, it's time to do affirmations. When you realize it's because you're changing your fucking identity, you're stepping in to the new version of yourself. Your affirmations are tools to help get you there. Your focus shouldn't just be time to do affirmations. Well, why? Why are we doing the affirmations? So you can get the one thing you want? And hear how I'm saying that. Hear how I'm saying that. So you can just get that thing? No. You want to shift into the version of yourself that fucking gets whatever you want. And you know you do. And you know you're chosen. And you know you're the person wanted. And you know you're the, if you want to be a multi-millionaire, billionaire, that you know that yourself. You make that the priority instead of just whiffing off affirmations and hoping they stick. To me, it's ass backwards to just, here's some affirmations, go work on them. Let's see what happens. No, pay attention to who you're becoming. It's a fucking choice, right? And if it was more often presented this way, I think everybody would already have the fucking shit. If you knew from day one that you should be making that your priority, my God, wouldn't you look at things so differently? And your affirmations would definitely feel like there's purpose behind them. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But back to Renee, I think that's fine. To me, that's like you setting a boundary as you're working on yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. So well done. Well done. And don't be too hard on yourself. Okay? Nicole Betch, thank you very much. Here we go, guys. Jesus H. Christmas. Here we go. Why did the car need to take a nap? Because it felt exhausted. Number 2, I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something. Number 3, it takes guts to be an organ donor. Oh, so funny. Jesus. Hitman Thornton's in the building. What's up, Hitman? Greg, did you see my video that you inspired? I don't know how you would have missed it. I tagged the fuck out of you in it. I was trying to make the same faces you made. Because your video is fucking hilarious. And for what it's worth, probably most of the views on that video are mine. Because I could not stop. It's just your fucking face, the timing of your gestures, you're hilarious. I'm like, I need to do that video. What did it say again? Like, don't tell yourself that you're ugly. You are, but don't say it. Or something like that. Oh my God, it's fucking funny. Fab Lane Jules, thank you very much. SP came by last week to pick up a ID. Nervous, small talk. We hugged and gave me forehead kiss. Asked if I'd go see his grandma because she asked about me. I did. He was there, but only said hi and bye. Okay. You need to go to my TikTok or my Instagram. You need to watch my most latest posting. It's in regards to some common things I hear on my channels. And this would be one of those examples. This would probably be the crying face example that in my video. Because you see, when we're getting movement. Thank you, Brianna, best friend. Brianna, Kim, you're glowing. You look great. You're my new best friend. Thank you. Yeah, okay. You got to go see my newest video because you're the crying example in that video. You see, when we're getting movement, whatever form it is, when it's movement, we don't want to look at it as I'm having all this happen, but it was just hi and bye, and it only kissed me on the forehead. That's what I hear. That's probably the voice that you're speaking to me in. That's what I think. He only kissed me on the forehead. He invited me to go see his grandma only because she was asking about me, and all she did was say hi and bye. What the fuck? It's movement. You're getting movement. You're getting movement. Listen, all right? Get frustrated. When things are a moving and a brewing in our 3D, and we're hearing from our specific person, they're reaching out to us, okay? They might only want to talk about the damn weather for the last 2 weeks. But it's movement. Even if it's small, minuscule in your eyes, it's still movement. And in this particular scenario, this is not breadcrumbing. Now, breadcrumbing has a different perspective. When we're trying to manifest our person in, and we're aware that it's our inner beliefs and assumptions that have been pushing out. And that's what's been, I can't even talk. That's what's getting reflected back to us. Okay? When we realize that, it becomes our duty to start realizing when we're starting to get more and more movement that we don't want to just take a shit on it or criticize it. We should be giving it good meaning and what? Working on who we are identifying ourselves as or what state we're embodying. So when we're looking at movement and picking it apart, literally that's like a self-sabotage. It's like I'm going to self-sabotage my own bridge of incidents. I'm going to tear it up because it's not good enough. That's not good enough movement because, truthfully, it all, in my opinion, rolls down to the fear of not being able to have the manifestation or not being able to get the manifestation, or one of our beliefs that we're not good enough for love. We're not good enough for what we're really manifesting, but inside we still don't feel worthy and deserving of that manifestation. So then we're going to sabotage ourselves, self-sabotage. And this is not the good sabotage where like my favorite fucking Beastie Boys song would be playing. Not that kind of fun sabotage. This is the kind of shit sabotage. Don't self-sabotage your own bridge of incidents. We have to give everything good meaning. Okay? We got to give everything good meaning. We have to start looking at things from a different spin, from a different perspective. And if we're struggling to do that, we know we are in probably a victim state of some kind. We're still identifying as a person that doesn't believe they're worthy of their desires or doesn't believe they're ever going to actually get that person back because they don't feel good enough, right? We don't feel worthy. We don't feel like we're going to be chosen, or we're afraid we're going to be abandoned. We don't want to jump in 100% in case we get hurt again. It's all those possible things. So like it's a self-sabotage. You're getting movement. It's good movement. Let's celebrate the fucking movement. Okay? Wait a minute. Hold on, this just updated on me. Wait a minute. I think I missed people. I did. Amber, could you explain more on reality shifting? Yes, I can. What would you like to know? What would you specifically like to know? My perspective is when we're manifesting, we are essentially reality shifting. That's my belief. That's my perspective. Because, listen, there are infinite states of consciousness. Infinite states means infinite versions of ourselves, right? Every time we step into a state, we are a new version of ourselves. Side note, I also believe that when people have instant manifestation, for example, I'm going to use our girl Jamie, when she lost her wallet and had checked her house up and down, had checked under her bed, she checked everywhere, couldn't find it. And a month or two down the road, she finds the wallet underneath her bed in a place that she would have obviously seen when she looked under the bed the first time. To me, that's a reality shift. That's a reality shift. Number two, or when we're manifesting something and it's instantly here, it instantly manifests. I think of that as an instant reality shift. So I believe that we live in a multiverse. And even though you know me, I'm not usually someone who brings in science to the law of assumption just because I think of scientists as just humans. They're humans. They're whatever. Some of their discoveries, or some scientists have made discoveries that it's starting to actually look that way. They're buying into the multiverse idea, theory. So I believe that we live in a multiverse. And when it comes to manifesting, we are all within our own individual realities. How they cross over and intermingle, that's a point of your own personal perspective. You know, I almost think it's like, you're gonna laugh at me, but it feels like we're intermingling, but like through bubbles. Like through bubbles. Like, you know how you could put a pin through a bubble, but it might not pop. I think it's kind of like the same thing. So that's what I picture when I think of it. Or I think of like the Matrix, that kind of a mentality. But like I said, it's perspective. And quite frankly, if you think differently than I do, doesn't mean you're wrong. I think everything is perspective. I think we have that much power within our minds that we're creating everything, literally. So if you have a different perspective of what the realities are, or maybe you don't believe in multiple realities, bubbles and layers, Kim. Yeah. But I just want to say that maybe you don't believe in a multiverse. And that's okay. Because I think, because you're creating your reality, that your reality will become that. It will be what you believe. I think that. So I believe in the multiverse. So because I believe in infinite states, well, because Neville talked about infinite states, infinite versions, that also means each person has another version, kind of like the Doctor Strange movie. Kind of look at it like that. And, you know, when we're manifesting a new version of that person. So when you're trying to manifest an ex-back, or anyone actually, you're manifesting the version of that person that wants to be with you. But I still believe there's another version of that person in, maybe alive and well in another reality, or you can look at it any way you want, but that other version has an existence somewhere where they're maybe married to somebody else with a million babies. But I see it from multiple universes, multiple realities, multiple crisscrosses. We're all intermingling, and we're all connected to one consciousness. And I think that this one consciousness is in full connection to all of the realities, to everyone. That's how we're manifesting, is because we have that within us. That's how, when you're affirming for your specific person, or you're having inner conversations, or even you just scripting things in regards to your specific person, because we're all one consciousness, it's, some like to look at it as a thought transmission, but really it's because we're all connected to that one consciousness. Almost like we're all like little pieces or fragments of either God or source, whatever you choose to believe in. It's like we're all little pieces. And if you put all the pieces back together, that makes the one, right? Or, yeah, you can look at it from, like, I call it like the old way of thinking, that, you know, God is omnipresent. God is everywhere. Yeah, he's everywhere. He's in, or she, or it is within us all. Again, how we're manifesting. So, was that what you wanted to hear? Was there anything more specific? But if anybody listening, you have a different perspective, that maybe you think it's working a different way, I don't want you to think that because this is my perspective that you're wrong, because you're not wrong. I literally think that we are that powerful that perhaps from your perspective, that's what you're creating. So that's what it will be. Meaning, whatever your belief of the universe is, will be what you believe. You see what I'm saying? So if I guess, you know, if my opinion isn't the same as yours, it does not mean you're wrong, and it doesn't mean I'm wrong. I think that our world will become what we're thinking. Literally what we're thinking. Okay? But if you wanted to know something more specific on that, put it in the comments, and hopefully I'll, if I didn't already answer your question, if you wanted to know something more, let me know, and I'll go into more detail if I need to. Nicola Arnold, Kim, SP reached out and wanted to talk. No 3P wants to see me. Nicola. What did I tell you today? What did I tell you? That sometimes when we're in that funk, sometimes when we're not feeling very, you know, comfortable within our surroundings, within our reality, sometimes when we're feeling that uncomfortableness, right? That usually it's an indicator that your reality shifting, or shifting into the new version of yourself. You're embodying that new version. You're in the midst of shifting, leveling up, however you want to look at it. I believe that would validate exactly what I said to you. Mike dropped that shit. Okay? Of course he did. Oh my God. You know, Nicola, let's just be real for a minute. It's exhausting being right all the time. Okay? It is. It's exhausting being right, okay? I am very happy for you. Very happy. Things are obviously looking up. They're looking very, very up. Thanks, Heidi. Thanks for the mic drops. Well done, Nicola. Nicola. I got it right. I got it right. I'm extremely happy. Plus, you know, I'm not going to lie. I love a little told you so. I told ya. Oh, yes, Allie. Being right and sexy as fuck. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. That's freaking awesome. Very happy. Listen, guys, if any of you have been listening to me and putting a little focus on what state you're embodying, and maybe you're not feeling that great right now. Maybe you're feeling uncomfortable in your 3D. Maybe you're getting frustrated with the 3D. Maybe things, after you started focusing on your state, maybe things started bubbling up that we don't like. Like bubbling up of shitty inner beliefs, meaning anything in the 3D that equates to not feeling chosen, if that's been one of your beliefs, limiting beliefs. Not feeling chosen, so then something bubbled up. Listen, it might bubble up just for you to finally face it so you can shift. I don't want you to be afraid and think every time you shift a state, you're going to feel miserable. I don't mean that. And it doesn't always mean something bad's going to happen. That's not true either. But I know I've had experiences where I have felt kind of, and nothing was even happening really in my 3D. And some thoughts would come into my mind that I didn't like. And I would get a little upset or triggered by them thoughts. And I knew it was something I finally need to, because I was sick of it. I was sick of having this thing bother me. So I fucking faced it. Dealt with it, sat with it, however you want to word it. And then shortly after, something fucking amazing would happen in my 3D in regards to that belief. Shit happens. Good shit. Make your state your priority. No matter how annoying it sounds, make it your priority. Okay? Thank you. Is it Delania? Delania? Thank you. Smash the like for Kim. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm seeing a bunch of you saying, okay, thank you. I see Ashley. Give this a like. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Kiba 2008. Thank you very much. I left my ex-husband trigger me. Oh, wait. Never mind. My bad. I read it wrong. I let my ex-husband trigger me so much arguing, and I'm wondering if it could affect how I communicate with my SP. Thoughts? No, don't even start going there with your thoughts. No. Oh, thank you for the likes. I saw them going up. Thank you very much. Don't even start going there. No. If you allow your thinking to start going in that direction, well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Let's not do that. Let's not do that. You just having an argument with someone does not mean it has to spill over into your manifestation of a different person. No. Only if you allow it to. Only if you allow the mood you were in that moment while having that argument, which, you know, maybe we could take a look of why are we letting ex-husband even trigger us? He's an ex, so he don't get to trigger us no more. We're the boss. Especially we don't even want that person anymore. He don't get to trigger us no more. Let's figure out why we're still being triggered by that. So we can put his ass in his place and we don't have to be triggered no more. And we can drop it. So it can be an amicable situation if we, you know what I'm saying? But no, it doesn't have to spill over unless you're sitting there thinking, okay, great. Now I reacted to something completely different. I reacted to this, and now it's going to affect SP. Why? Why would it have to equal that? You're in control. You're in control of your mind. And if you say no, An argument with a completely different person has no power to affect my other manifestation. No. Let me say it like this. That would be like saying you're manifesting money, you have an argument with your ex-husband, and now that's going to fuck with that manifestation. They're separate. It's only if you allow it. And you're not going to allow it. Because it doesn't have to. You make the rules. You see what I'm saying? You make the rules of your reality. You can just decide. No. Just because I told a bitch off, or I got triggered and then told a bitch off, it's not going to touch my other manifestation. Hell no. I'm the god of my reality. I'm in charge of my thoughts. I'm in charge of who I'm being today. But I still would take a look at why we're being triggered by the ex-husband. It's worth it to look at it, because why even deal with something like that if you don't have to? You've got the power to make that situation better. Why even torture yourself? Fix it. Address it. Change how we're seeing him, or address the trigger in particular. Okay? Autumn! Thanks, Autumn. Right? Did I do it right? Thank you, Autumn. Renee, member for 2 months. Thank you very much. Needing to prioritize my mental health. My affirming has actually been exasperating my depression, anxiety, so that's a huge wake-up call for me. These lives help me. Also therapy and medications. Yes, by the way, I am happy to see that you are making your mental health a priority. It should be. It should be for everyone. For everyone. And also, in my opinion, okay, we all know that I don't really enjoy labels. I don't like doing that, because labels to me just sound like, well, that's something bad. Now you're broken because you have that. No. Getting help is important if we desire it. You see what I'm saying? Whether it's through professional help or you go a natural route, whatever. Making that your priority is the best decision ever, honestly. But also, I find it interesting that the affirming was exasperating. Because that is why I teach this from the perspective of looking at who you're identifying yourself as first. And that affirmations, visualizations, scripting, revision, inner conversations, there are tools to help us shift our state. But when they're becoming an issue, when they're stressing us out or causing us anxiety, oh my God, take a break. Stop doing them. Take a break from it. And I'm glad you did that and you made that choice on your own. Good. Our mental well-being should always be our utmost importance. And I sincerely hope you're not being hard on yourself because of any of that. Please don't be. And honestly, whether it's therapy, as you mentioned, taking medications, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to make you feel peaceful. I'm down with it. I'm backing you up on it. Whatever it takes. And that's for anybody. Whatever it takes for peace. What are we doing? We're manifesting our dreams, but aren't we also looking for just fucking peace, so we don't have to worry about, where's my next paycheck coming from? How am I paying this bill? Am I ever gonna be in the relationship with the love of my life? Is that relationship ever gonna be actually worth a damn? Won't it be wonderful to be free from all that? Because you can be. You can be. You can change your entire life with how you're directing your mind. And this is the place for it. But don't ever think that because you're on a manifestation journey and it's all about our mind, that if you feel pulled to go seek professional help for things, oh my God, do it. Don't, because I know that people, we have this, you know, and I think everyone's guilty of this, that we think, well, you can heal it. Just affirm for it. Affirm that you feel better. Affirm that your mental health is okay. Affirm for it. Yes, do I believe it's possible to heal yourselves with affirming and with the changing your thoughts? Sure, absolutely I do. You know I do. But if you feel called to go get professional help, that does not make you a failed manifester. That doesn't make you a failure at manifesting. And that doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. You should just be affirming for it to be better. It's okay to get the relief and the help if you feel called to do it. Honestly. That should never be, you know, looked badly upon. It really shouldn't. And yes, Sarah, that was my next thing, is that goes down with we make our own rules, you know, and not everybody's journey looks the same. Not everybody's journey is going to look the same. And I believe in manifestation. I believe we can heal our bodies with our mind. But if it's going to be easier for me just to go to a doctor to get something done, I might do it that way. I might choose that route. So that doesn't make anybody a failure. I could be manifesting that my teeth are perfect, they're healed, and my chip is fixed. I can do that. But I'd rather go to the dentist and let them fix my fucking tooth, so I don't have to add that to my manifestation game. Do you see what I'm saying? Never think that, okay, I believe in manifestation. I believe in the law of assumption. I believe that my thoughts are creating. I believe that, you know, I can become the version of myself that has it all. But that doesn't mean we have to cut everything else out of our life, or that we become, you know, a manifestation purist that, you know, we can't go to the doctors or the dentist anymore. We can't do that because we're going to manifest healing. I believe we can manifest healing, but there's nothing wrong with still going to the fucking dentist, going to the fucking doctor, going to therapy if you want to. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just don't like, maybe it's because I don't like restrictions. I don't like anybody putting rules on me, and that begins to feel like rules. Don't you think? Don't make any, oh my God. We make our own rules, and everybody's journey looks the same. We can do whatever the fuck we want. Okay? So, well done for you, Renee. And listen, it's going to get better. And please take a break from affirming. If it's fucking causing you anxiety, take a fucking break. Take the break. There is nothing wrong with that. Yes! I have said that multiple times. And I use that as an example in reference to when it comes to setting boundaries. Sometimes that's a part of your journey. Sometimes it is. Not for everyone, but sometimes it is. Sometimes you finally reaching the place mentally where I'm done with this. I've had enough of this. I'm putting a boundary down. That's okay. And that right there was probably a part of your bridge of incidents. I believe it is. You know, not everything's going to look exactly cookie cutter for everyone. Everybody's journey, everybody's bridge will look different. And sometimes going to the doctor is part of the bridge of incidents. I'm going to use my girl Tina, who's a part of our channel membership, who healed her father's cancer. But guess what? Going to the doctor was a part of that journey. And I look at it as, well, yeah, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be a part of the journey? How else is he going to hear the validation that, holy shit, no more cancer? No more cancer, right? It's a part of the journey sometimes. Not for everybody. We should never have to compare ourselves to anybody else. We make our own rules, and that really means that we make our own rules in regards to everything. So I'm proud of you, Renee. I'm proud of you for making some fucking decisions like that and taking care of yourself. Good. Good. Perhaps all of that's the catalyst that gets things really, really moving in your 3D. Perhaps that was it. Okay? Carolina. Carolina, I wish I was talking one-to-one with you so you could tell me how to pronounce your last name. Okay, because I've recorded the other day a bunch of my live streams, the leftover super chats, and you were in multiple video of those videos. And I don't know how to properly say your last name. If someone could spell it out, like, what's that word? Spell it like it sounds so I know what it says. So because I'm like a cockasite. And I'm sure that's not how to pronounce it, you know what I'm saying? Wait, she did. Hold on. I'm gonna fucking ruin it. Wait. Akokita. See, I did it wrong. Wait, Akokita. Akokita or Akokita? See? I need more help. Man, phonetically, thank you, Demarian. Somebody else, do it again. Is it A or ah? Who? Woo. You okay? Hey. You alive? Okay, making sure. Sorry, go back to sleep. No, it's... Yeah, but is that... No, that's A. Or is it ah? I'm gonna fuck this up. What, Heidi? Yeah, what, bitch? That is what she said. Damn it! I want to know. Email me a voice note saying your name so I can say it right. Is it A like, yeah, that's what I mean. Is it A like apple or A like acorn? Thank you. We should form a club. Exactly. Dude, come on, let's just be real for a minute. Who else has live streams like this? Okay? We discuss how to pronounce things correctly. We talk about everything. She stated, ah. Is it ah? I will. Yes, apple. Eh. Oh, fuck, I already forgot. Akokita? Damn it, Carolina, you're going to have to send me a voice note. All right. How does acting as if differ from trying to be in the end state all day? Is it just in our imagination, or do we have to act as the new version in the 3D? Well, all right, let me say this. So by acting like it, or acting like the new version in the 3D, what I don't mean is, you know, setting an extra plate out for the person that you're manifesting, or leaving room in the closet. Thanks, Aria. You know what I'm saying? It's not faking that. But what I do want to say to you, even on that note, if doing things like that keeps you in the it's gonna be one of them nights, and I'm not even drinking Mountain Dew. If like snuggling a pillow keeps you in the state that you have your desire, then fine, hug your fucking pillow. I'm not offended. That's fine with me. I'm saying you don't have to do that. Yeah, and Nicole's jokes. That's right. Okay, so let me clear that up. If you like doing it, feel free. Okay? Wait, Kim, have you also seen the paint sauce thing? No. No, what do you mean? Give me more details, Heidi. Pink. Pink what? Pink saucing. Wait, have you also seen the pink saucing? No. Okay, so first of all, there's that, okay? So how does acting as if? So I'm going to give you an example, and this is not mine, so I am not taking credit from this, and I unfortunately don't remember exactly what video this was from, but Shelly Bullard made a video. And I'm fucking sorry, I don't remember when it came out. For some reason, I feel like that maybe it came out last summer. I know that's fucking, she's got a million videos, that's not very helpful. But this was her talking about, you know, when she was in the midst of manifesting her person, because maybe this will be a more helpful example. So she would go, her example was going to the grocery store, and, you know, in her mind, as she was, you know, grocery shopping, she was thinking of herself as, just thinking, what if I am fucking up this example entirely and this isn't what she said? If that happens, I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure this is what she described it. And then I'm going to tell you how I do it. Okay. She said, like, she was at the store grocery shopping, and when she was thinking of herself as a married woman. So she was embodying the having of that marriage. She was embodying being a wife. And that was like the mentality that she was thinking of, and carrying herself with that, you know, confidence, that knowing that her manifestation's coming. And, you know, and I don't feel like I'm putting words in her mouth, but I feel like she said, you know, it's not like she was taking things off the shelves, extra stuff, to, you know, buy more groceries to feed the husband that's not there yet. I don't think she said that, but I feel like she was saying that she walked around and saw things like, you know, nope, I'm going to stop because I feel like I'm putting words in her mouth. Does that help? Does that help? Or that just confuse you more? Here's me. We'll give you my example, okay? No, it's her channel, just Shelly Bullard. Right? It's just called Shelly Bullard on YouTube. She was manifesting her husband, and she used a damn going to the grocery store and was just carrying herself like a married woman. And listen, she manifested her dude too. She got her man. She got her SP. She was manifesting marriage. I wasn't, but she got her manifestation. So, and for me, okay, just because I wasn't manifesting marriage, but from when my SP, my embodiment. Now, to be fair, if you go back to my examples of when I was on solo vacation, I couldn't see myself back together with my SP for like 2 weeks. It took me daily plugging at it for me to get there. Remember, because I was still very triggered by my 3D because we weren't together, and I was still pretty broken fucking hearted over it. I was working on that. But that's when states clicked with me, was during that time. So for like 2 weeks, I could not embody being in the relationship with him. I can't even fucking talk. I could only get to the place of, you know, I know if I do this every fucking day, it'll work. I know if I work at this every single day, things will be better in my 3D. I know life's going to get better in my 3D. Blah, 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 blah. Wait, hold on. Did somebody else say something about Shelly? Wait. Shelly also embodied it through doing some inner work for years, but you don't have to do that to have it. Yes. But I believe in Shelly's defense, I do think that she actually has like stated that it's not always necessary to do all that old inner child work if you don't feel called to do it. So in fairness, I do believe she did say that. But you're right, she did. But as far as her manifesting her person, that did not take her very long at all. It was a very short time span from when she started embodying being a wife. I almost want to say she said like 2 weeks, but it might have been 2 months. I think the number 2 was in there. Yeah, anyway. So when I was on solo vacation, remember, I could only get to the place of thinking that I know things will get better if I plug at this every day, meaning trying to embody that version that, you know, like I said, I could not entertain the thought of us being together because I was still hurting. But after about 2 weeks-ish is when I could finally get there. And by get there, I mean finally have that feeling of, I know it's mine. I know this is going to work. I know he's mine. I know he's coming back to me. I know there's nothing to worry about. And I immersed myself in just seeing us, and I'm not much of a visualizer, but seeing us being together, and the knowing completely took me over. I was in the knowing. I would have spurts of the knowing during some of that solo vacation, but it didn't last very long. I would be easily thrown back out of the state and back into victim state. And I'm telling you, like, say the day that states clicked, it was definitely no less than 2 weeks for me to start getting better, more of the momentum of a little bit less crying. But crying happened every day. Like, I'm not exaggerating that to make you feel good. I'm being honest. I cried every day, hence why you don't have to be perfect. I know, I say that all the time. I'll stop repeating myself. But so embodying, it's like, it's a feeling. It's a feeling within. And I want to say this. All right. You know how when you're first in love with someone, that first, you guys are just starting to date, you know, they're giving you all the attention, they're giving you everything, and it's still in that like honeymoon excited feeling. You know, your physical body feels differently. Just feels differently then. You feel powerful, on top of the world. You feel amazing. You know, you're feeling loved. It's just that zippy, that kind of a feeling. You know, you just feel good. And you know that when you're in solo vacations or when SPs are not being very nice, you can feel it in your body. Like, your body actually feels off when we're upset with our 3D. And I'm not trying to like tell you, well, you're not feeling good, so that you're not going to manifest it. That's not what I mean. But I'm saying you can use your body as a guide, as a thermometer. Use your body to tell you if you're embodying the version of having your desire. Use your body. If you're still feeling that heaviness of either, you know, like borderline depressive feeling, that just yuck, heavy, just down, you're probably not embodying the version of having your desires. You know what I'm saying? Probably not. We might want to start what-ifing ourselves back into a more favorable state. Do you see what I'm saying? Is that making sense? So hold on. We just went all over the place, didn't we? How does acting zip different from trying to be in the end state all day? Is it just in our imagination, or do we have to act as the new version in the 3D? Yeah, so no, you don't have to act as you don't have to do physical acts in the 3D. And yeah, I would say yes, it's in your imagination. Yes. But I say, and this is just, you know, right. First of all, you need to know that I do not do, like, I only drink when I'm really either at my boyfriend's, and that's kind of it, right? I'm not someone who just has a drink every day. I am totally sober in this moment. I don't know what is wrong with me tonight. I'm overtired. And those of you that are regulars know that I get goofy when I'm tired, and it's one of them nights where I know I'm being goofy. Anyway, I'm finding everything funny, and I'm trying really hard not to laugh every 10 seconds. And I know the laughter is going to start coming even more. I want you. It was, darling, be lovely. It was. I want you to take the heaviness of your manifestation games off your shoulders for a minute. Just for a minute. When it comes to embodying, okay, don't be afraid to allow your mind to be like a child. Like when you were a little kid, when you were daydreaming. Don't be afraid to do that when you're trying to embody the version of yourself that has your desire. Use use daydreaming, or, you know, when you think you're only wishful thinking, use that to help guide you into embodying. Free yourself of the rules that you've always heard in this community. You know, daydreaming, I don't think that's the same thing as imagining and visualizing. Well, I disagree with you. I disagree. I say wherever you're putting your mind to can be helpful, honestly. So loosen up the being so tense of visualizing perfectly or embodying perfectly. Fuck it. Use your imagination, daydream like a little kid. And the reason why I'm saying that is because that'll take off the resistance. You know, we don't have to be so fucking strict. You're going to get to a place where you're going to realize, if you're not there yet, that you never had to be that strict or hard on yourself. You're all going to reach that point. I think everybody hits that point. You just allow your mind to wander in the good shit. I just tried it. That was fun. Good, Linda. Good. Yes, Claudia. Or you must visualize in first person, or it's not going to work. I'm embarrassed to tell you that I at one time believed that. I did believe that. I used to also think that you couldn't use negative words. Or like if you were manifesting money, you can't use the word debt, because that means you're going to manifest more debt, even though you're affirming to be debt free. I believed all that. I believed that dumb shit. Okay? I didn't appreciate it. So I don't believe the first person bullshit. I don't. I think you can be in any, what's the word? In any person. I really do. I think it's the restrictions of trying to follow these tight ass rules is what's making it more resistant to people. I barely visualize in first person and I do just fine. Yep. Agreed. I don't buy it. I don't buy that you have to only do it. Just like sats. You don't have to visualize just in sats. Am I telling you that stats doesn't work? Nope. I'm saying you don't have to just do it then. You don't. Because if you had to, if that was the rule, then why did people like me, who only ever, in my early days, only scripted? All I did was script. And I didn't script before bed. I scripted after my morning beverage. Okay? My morning tea or coffee. So I was never in sats, and I was not someone who was thinking about, I'm the hit the pillow, go to sleep kind of person. So I was never in sats, and I've manifested as of this moment, so not including my new scripting journal, I have manifested everything I've ever scripted. See what I'm saying? So let's not have so many rules on us. Lighten the load. And watch how much easier it gets for you to shift. And another little tidbit before I go to the next super chat is using what if. I thought Kim's morning beverage was code for something else. That would be hilarious. Vodka on the rocks first thing in the morning. No, I'm just kidding. Shit, what was I gonna fucking say? I lost my train of thought. God damn it. Shit! Fuck a duck. Fuck, it was gonna be good. It was gonna be helpful. Fuck. Oh, what ifs? Thank you, Caitlin. Okay, it's okay, Jen. Not your fault. And Nikki C, thank you very much. Okay, yeah, the what ifs. If you're struggling, hold on, I forgot this person. Hold on, can I do it from here? There you go. If you are finding it hard to embody the state, if you're finding it hard, ask yourself questions using what if. Meaning, What if it was easy for me to embody the new version of myself? What if it was easy to do that? What if every limiting belief I've ever had was just gone by tomorrow? What if I woke up tomorrow and I fully believed that I am chosen, and I know I'm chosen, and I know I'm worthy? What if tomorrow I woke up and all of that was the new me? What if I woke up tomorrow in a completely different reality? What if tomorrow SP called me, told me he was sorry, and that he's coming back? What if SP reached out to me after all these months of no contact? Whatever your situation is, ask yourself what ifs. But when you're doing it, make it good what ifs, not shitty ones. And then as you're what ifing, allow your imagination to take you on the journey, right? So ask yourself what if questions in regards to what you're manifesting, right? I hope you see this, Kim. SP has been for 3 months. Does that mean has been with you for 3 months? And that's wonderful. Okay, so what if, what if your manifestation was here? What if you know what your limiting beliefs are, what if all of those are healed? What if I have finally stepped into the new version of myself? What if tomorrow I finally realized that I'm worthy and deserving of all of my desires, and that I have finally stepped into the knowing state? What if I have finally reached the place where I don't have anxiety anymore? That's wonderful, precious queen. I'm very happy for you. Very, very happy. Well done. Congratulations. So you see how what ifs don't have really resistance to it? It's not to say your ego might start chirping in, but I would make note of what your ego is saying to you. If your ego is feeding you reasons why you're not going to get the manifestation, or all the reasons why, whatever you're what ifing, if your ego's talking against it, jot it down, because maybe that's something we finally need to address. Okay? But start the what ifs, and then allow yourself to start imagining like a child, like daydreaming. Just allow your mind to wander to the good place, to you having your manifestation, and what it would be like to be the version of you that has that manifestation. Allow your mind to just roll. And you will probably notice you feel a little zhuzh in your body. Like a little happiness, or a little bit exciteness, or at minimum neutral. Just not sad, heavy, depressed, anxious, just neutral. And if even you only feel that way for a few seconds, that is you embodying the state. And if all you can do is get there for a damn minute, that is still more helpful than never doing it at all. It is more beneficial to you to start heading in that direction every fucking day. It will still get the ball rolling for you. Don't ever tell yourself that you have, I know I still have all these limiting beliefs to work on. I know that because, I still get triggered by this in the 3D, so I know I still don't feel chosen. Why am I still hanging on to this story? Why is this still happening? So I've got to work on that a little bit more. No, you can still identify in the new version, even if it's for fucking 3 seconds. You can still choose to go in that direction, and then work on maybe saying some affirmations for, if it's I'm chosen, or I'm not chosen, or you're afraid of abandonment. Start, if you like affirming, start affirming there. But don't tell yourself that you can't start shifting your state, embodying the new state, becoming the new version of yourself, identifying yourself as that new person. Don't ever say, oh, it's too hard. That's going to be too hard for you to do that. You got those limiting beliefs still. No, that's you still identifying as the shitty victim state version of yourself. That's you still being hard on yourself. That's the wrong fucking direction. We want to go this way. I'm right-handed, so I'm always going to go this way. Okay? Did all of that make sense? I'm just saying. I want everybody to get their shit. And I think when we say embody the state, I think some people are still, I don't know if it's intimidating, the phrase, but it's really not. It's not. Good, Bonnie, good. I'm seeing that. Good. Why are y'all just hitting the like button? Slam that subscribe button. Thank you, Wishy. Thank you. Oh, good, Cassan. Good. What the hell, Queen K? Who knows with YouTube notifications? Good. I'm glad. I'm glad it's making sense. Good. All right. Michael Pitt. Wait, no. I think I skipped again. Hold on. Nope, I didn't. Okay. Michael Pitts. Oh, Michael Pitts, you're on my list. You're on my list to be scheduled. Michael Pitts. Michael Pitts is the smooth operator. You're on my list to be scheduled, Michael Pitts. Smooth operator. Found room key for hotel where I tried to meet SP for the first time over a year ago. Is this BBL? Yeah, it is. I would consider that BBL or a sign, whatever you want to call it. Yes, most definitely yes. I think, this is my perspective, my thoughts, that whenever we see things that, especially something like that, something you haven't seen in a long time, blah, 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 when it's related to what you're manifesting, I consider that a sign, a BBL. I 100%, that's my perspective, that it is. And it explains why when you're manifesting, you start having these things pop up all over the place. And I think scientists would tell you, well, that's because your reticular activating system is now suddenly, being able to focus on those things, but those things were already there. So that's why I don't like bringing science in, because I don't give a shit about the reticular activating system. I don't care. I like to think of it as, oh, no. Now that's in my awareness, okay? Because I'm the god of my reality, all right? Maybe it wasn't there before. Maybe it was in another fucking reality, but now it just showed up to help me on my manifestation game. Maybe that. Okay, Mr. Scientist. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I dislike scientists. Actually, I know some of you are scientists. I've worked with a few of you, so. But I do like to be sarcastic. That's never going to go away. But, yes, I would consider that a BBL or a sign. And remember, signs come after. Neville said it in a much more eloquent way. But signs come after your manifestation. And for any of you who don't understand what that means, you're probably saying, what do you mean I don't have my fucking manifestation here? Yeah. So what do you mean signs come after? It means they come after, meaning your desire is like a seed planted. It's planted. It's growing. It's done. Now the signs show up in the 3D. But it's already done because creation is already finished. So what you wanted was already created and done. You're just selecting it now. That's why. Okay? Michael Pitts again. By the way, hey girl. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Jasmine. Hello, beautiful Aunt Kim. Long time no see. Yeah, Jasmine. Where the hell you been? Where you been? And your twin. Where y'all been? Just saying. I've noticed. I pay attention, okay? I pay attention. I know who shows up. Melissa. Hello, friend. Just wanted to say you're awesome. That is all. You're awesome. And I love you. Got it? Melissa is busy being a bad bitch in her reality. Okay? Melissa's being a bad bitch. She's a shifting and getting things brewing. She's my girl. Delania. I hope I'm saying her name right. Delania. Thank you very much. I'm diagnosed with breast cancer. I transfer what you teach about SP to health. Perfect. And you're awesome. You're awesome. Okay. But can you talk a bit about specifically manifesting good health and having the cancer never come back? I would love to. So I wish our girl Tina was here. Tina's one of my channel members, and I mean the membership group. And I'm going to use her story. She obviously could tell this story a lot better, so I might not have all the details down because you know me. I always tell stories from Kim talk. Long story short, her father was incorrectly, right? You hear me? Incorrectly diagnosed with the C word. Incorrectly, just like you were incorrectly diagnosed with the C word. And she had made, she'd already known about this, about manifestation, and she made like the conscious decision to like let the fam know, we're not talking about it. Do not discuss the C word. We do not care. We are not talking about it. We are not going to acknowledge it. It's gone, period. And she was strict. She was strict with her family. And so no one discussed it. Even her father stopped discussing it. They would still attend, doctor's appointments. And when I say strict, I mean no speaking of it. No speaking of it whatsoever. And I don't remember her exact affirmations, but she would be seeing him as healthy and perfect. And I don't even think she used the word healed, because if he doesn't have it, why would he need to be healed? I think that was part of her story, but I'm hoping I'm not fucking that up. Long story short, they never talked about it. No one talked about it. And they went to the doctors, and the doctor was fucking shocked because it was completely gone. Like whatever x-rays, scans they had showing this incorrect shit, gone. Completely gone. Do you see what I'm saying? So if she can do it, okay, now that's her manifesting for her father, okay? This is you doing it for yourself. You've got all the power in that mind of yours. You're healthy and perfect. You're 100% healthy and perfect. My advice also is to check out Dr. Joe Dispenza. He's got plenty of free content with plenty of examples of, we'll say, incorrectly, diagnosed other people that have totally healed. Right? We don't want to say healed, do we? Totally, all good, all incorrect diagnosis. So I would take a look at some of those videos just to judge yourself and to know this is completely possible for you to do this. But I will say is what you should do is come back, because she's out of the country right now. She's on a vacation. But when she comes back, You know, we can have her share the details a little more, and if you wanted to ask her anything, I think she's definitely the type of girl that will help you out and answer whatever you need, give you a little zhuzhing to know that it's possible. But I do remember her specifically because she shared it with our channel membership. Specifically, it was not allowed to be talked about. And like if the thought came into her mind, no, he is healthy and perfect. And she had even her dad speaking that way. So he didn't even speak about it. And he, you know, I remember her saying that she wasn't even sure if her dad believed in manifestation, but, you know, he got on board and it's gone. Yeah, they dropped the old story. They didn't allow that story to come in at all. They didn't allow that story to come in. And they didn't marinate. So I'm not stupid. I'm sure it might have been scary to hear this incorrect diagnosis. But listen, it's not just her. It's not just her who was able to do this. There are multiple other cases of other people that have became completely healthy and perfect just from this. So you can do it too. Okay? And you got all of us. Okay? We'll manifest with you. Okay? Healthy and perfect. Every single cell in your body is 100% healthy and perfect. Okay? Yes, reject that reality. You can do it, Delania. You're the best. You're the best. Wait a minute. Am I crazy? Maybe that's one I thought I skipped. Hold on. Okay. Carolina. I already forgot the phonetics or phonetics or whatever it's called. I already forgot it. Okay. So, Carolina A. If emotions don't matter, what does it mean to get in the state where we have it? Wouldn't that require to feel as though we have our end with an emotion? And no. You see, each state has, Akokita. 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 Is that right? Akokita. Carolina Akokita. Delania, you're welcome. And I'm telling you, 100% healthy and perfect. Every single cell. 100% healthy and perfect. You were incorrectly diagnosed. Carolina oh shit, I already forgot again. God damn it. Akokita. Okay. What do you mean she said it earlier? She did say it earlier and I didn't know how to say it. Akokita. Oh, fuck. Jesus. All right. So anyways, each state has the full range of all the emotions. See what I'm saying? I'm trying to give you an example. I am currently embodying the state of being in a loving, fulfilling, committed relationship with my specific person. I'm embodying that state. I've accepted I'm that person. I believe that. That's who I identify myself as. But I can still be in a bad mood. I can still be super happy. I can be super sad. I can just feel like, ugh. I can feel any emotion. But I'm still identifying myself as, my man's girl. Or I'm embodying the state of being a mother, right? I'm a mother. That's my identity as well. But I can still be in a bad mood sometimes. Do you see what I'm saying? Embodying the state, the reason why we say it's not the emotions is because each state has the full range. Okay? Embodying the state is you identifying yourself and accepting it, that you are that person. So I am his girlfriend. I am his mother. Not the same his. Right? I am SP's girlfriend. I am my son's mother. I am my parents' daughter. That's my identity. That's who I know I am. And we get to add on the other things we want in that picture, right? I'm loved. I'm cherished. I'm adored. I'm desired by my specific person. But I might wake up wanting to gouge out everybody's eyeballs. You know what I mean? Just because I'm having a day. But I'm still identifying myself as his girlfriend. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily the emotions. I think it's because I say, maybe you're confusing because I bring up, feel it in your body. And when I'm bringing up feeling it in your body, it's to help guide you. It's to help guide you. Meaning, I know, I right now I just got it. I know why you're getting confused. Don't assume that, say, tomorrow morning you wake up and you're feeling anxious. So we would automatically assume, oh, you're out of the state. No. We need to come up with a better way of describing it because I can see why that's confusing. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to make a video where I make it very detailed why it's not, you don't need your emotions to be a certain way in order to get into the state. Because I now can see how that can be confusing. Now that's going to bug me all night long. It'll come to me. I'm gonna have a better way of describing it. Because I'm wondering if other people are now confusing that. I made the video about so that you know that, you are not your thoughts. You're not your emotions either. And your thoughts are a product of the state you're embodying. But emotions are fully, they're at the fingertips of every single state. A state is, like I said, it's who you're identifying yourself as. That's what it is. It's not the emotions. And to help someone embody the state, I suggest, it's how you're feeling. Because let me say something. When we're facing a limiting belief, it usually doesn't feel that great. Usually, if we're in the midst of a trigger, it doesn't feel that great. So that's why I say you can feel it in your body. Feel it in your body because your body's like your thermometer. It's your temperature gauge, right? But don't be confused with the emotions. I'm going to make a video where I make it very crystal clear because your question now makes me feel other people are confused by that as well. I need to write that down because it's going to bug me. just so I can get you an answer. When you're not identifying yourself as, you know, let's say you're manifesting marriage, and when you're not seeing yourself there, or you find it difficult to see yourself there, and maybe it almost feels restrictive, like that's such a far stretch, you know, we're not even dating, that's too far for me. That's okay. If you can only get to the place of seeing yourself as dating your person, that's still a state in the right direction, number one. So if you're feeling resistive to the marriage, I get it, go to the girlfriend. But when you start daydreaming, opening up your mind, what ifing yourself, I say use your body as the guide. Because usually when we start seeing ourselves and start feeling, like, say, confidence in the knowing that you're going to have your manifestation, but when you're finally actually seeing, thinking from the point of what if everything was wonderful in that relationship? What if it was wonderful now? What if they were showering me with love, attention, and affection right now? What if all of that happened tomorrow? You feel the lightness in your body, but it's not the emotion, it's just the guide to help you embody being that version. But it doesn't mean that if an hour from now that, you know, you are like annoyed with your manager or your boss, it doesn't mean you've instantly stopped embodying the version of being, you know, SP's girlfriend or SP's wife, if you can go all the way to marriage. See what I'm saying? That doesn't automatically mean you're out, you've stopped identifying yourself as having. You know, there are infinite states, and, you know, you can identify yourself like in multiple things. I'm a mom, I'm a girlfriend, you know, I'm this, I'm that, but it's not my emotion to that. It's not the emotion to it. You know what I mean? I can be annoyed with my son, but I'm still in the state of having my desire. I'm still his mother. I'm still identifying myself there, but I can be annoyed if his room's a hot mess express. See what I'm saying? You see what I mean? And keep in mind, there are infinite states. Infinite. Okay? That's why your emotions aren't necessary. I'm over talking. I'm going to make a video hopefully clearing any confusion up on emotions versus states. Okay? And if my states video confused you in any way, I am sorry. I'm sorry. That was not my intention to make it more confusing. Uh-oh, Nicole Batch. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. Mountains aren't just funny. They're hill areas. What type of pants do clouds wear? Thunderwear. These were terrible. These were probably the worst ever. I'm thinking. The worst. I couldn't even fake laugh. I couldn't even fake the fake laugh. I couldn't do it. That's how bad they were. Lumi Moon, thank you very much. Been focusing on good state during the day, but having insomnia almost every single night, trying to affirm while falling asleep. Is it a bad state? Been focusing on a good state during the day, but having insomnia almost every single night, trying to affirm while falling asleep. Is it a bad state? I'm not sure why you're thinking it's a bad state because you have insomnia. I'm not sure. What do you mean? No. Why are we automatically thinking it's a bad state because you have insomnia? I'm not understanding the connection. And what's your definition of a good state all day long? What's your definition of a good state versus a bad state? Huh? I don't think you having insomnia necessarily means you're in a bad state. See what I'm saying? Give me more details. Lumi Moon. You know what I'm saying? This one went phew. Oh no, hold on, I gotta go to the other screen. Did you ever give me more details, Lumi Moon? Rhonda K, thank you very much. Hi from Mexico. Still on vacay. Had some movement with SP texts, but not a lot, but impatient and want more. Judge me, please. Love you. Rhonda, I hope you're having an amazing time in Mexico. Hope you're having an amazing time. Now, you're getting texts, but you're impatient because you want more. What does that tell me? Why are you stressing it on your wonderful, beautiful Mexico? You're in Mexico on vacation. You have movement. You know what to do. You know what to do. You need to get into the what? The mother effing state. The state of being his wife, his girlfriend. When we are getting impatient or we're not liking the movement we're getting, I made a TikTok today on that. You're the sad face TikTok. You're the sad face one. I'm getting movement, but it's still not this and it's still not that. You're self-sabotaging, Ranja. You are self-sabotaging your own manifestation by what? We're still choosing to be the version of ourselves that is not having our desire because we're not feeling chosen. We're not feeling like a priority, right? When we're impatient and when we're frustrated with our 3D, we are affirming in those moments. We are selecting and accepting that 3D. We're saying, hey, this is the reality I'm selecting today. I am not the woman who has her shit. I'm the woman who's still chasing SP. Well, you know what I'm saying. I'm still going after SP because I don't feel like a priority. So I don't have what I want. That's why I keep selecting this. We don't want to keep selecting a 3D that sucks tits. We want to get to the point where we're fucking sick of feeling this way. We're fucking sick of feeling this way. I'm in fucking Mexico on a nice, sexy ass vacation. And I'm feeling impatient over SP. No. No, we should be in Mexico on our vacation feeling fucking amazing. Because we're in fucking Mexico. Busy getting what we want. We're getting movement. Fucker's lucky to even know me, okay? It's lucky to have my attention. Because I'm the bitch who gets it all. I don't want to be this version who doesn't get her shit anymore. I don't identify as her anymore. It's death to the old man. So we're still hanging on to a story of not being a priority. Poop's going to bark in a minute. Because my child just pulled in the driveway and she always barks. She surprisingly has not woke up. As soon as he opens up that garage door, it's going to go nuts in here. So yeah, you're still holding on to your story. You're being married to the story of not being a priority. Or that this specific person is choosing not to choose me. He's not making me important. He's not putting me up on a pedestal. All I'm getting are texts. That's all I'm getting. It's not what I want. It's not enough. And that is because we are looking outside of ourselves for fulfillment. The whole purpose of this journey is to realize these people that we're manifesting have no power to give or take anything from us. Everything is coming from us. We have unconditional love within us right now in this moment. Shockingly, she did not bark because she normally barks at my son when he comes home. She's still passed out. So, our specific persons are only reflecting us. So when we're looking at that 3D, it's not enough. Nothing's happening. It's not going fast enough. SP's not making me a priority. You're still looking at SP to fulfill something within us when they can't fulfill shit. They only get to come and reflect. Meaning, there's nothing they're giving you. You're choosing to have a love experience with them. You're choosing a specific person to reflect love back to you. But that love is already within you. That's the whole point of this. It's the whole point of manifestation. It's the whole point of your awakening to your ability to manifest, is to realize that unconditional love is already within you. Everything you desire, everything you want, every single thing that you want to experience in your 3D is already inside of you. Everything starts from you. So when we keep looking at the 3D to fulfill us, it's never going to be enough. We're going to be in a cycle. Realize this is precisely the reason why I say, remind yourself of who the fuck you are. When you're manifesting, when you're getting triggered, after you face your fear, face the trigger, sit with it. Identify where it's coming from within our self-concept. That's why I say remind yourself of who you are. You're the God of your reality. You have God within you. It's not just God, it's unconditional love. Unconditional love. So when we're looking at 3D to fulfill us, we're missing the point. When you realize unconditional love starts with this right here. Right here. They don't get to do dick. but to show up and reflect. That might not sound like a very loving statement, but fuck, it is what it is. They show up to reflect. The fucking love is already within me. You can't take it away from me, and you can't give it to me. You can reflect it. So I may have this experience. So we may feel this connection. The connection really, though, is God, unconditional love, because God is within your specific person too. It's God having an experience through us. That's why these desires come to us. That's why we're allowed to have them. I'm not saying that it's not okay to be happy about getting your specific person. I'm not saying that. I'm saying your power and your ability to get this shit a lot fucking quicker is when you realize, motherfucker, you ain't got nothing you can give me. You can't do nothing. Everything's here. There's nothing you can give me. Nothing. And you can't take shit from me either. Because unconditional love is here. Is here. You're just reflecting. I'm selecting you to have my love experience with. I'm choosing you as the vessel to experience love with. But I already have the love. It's already within me now. Do you see what I mean? Your 3D, your specific person, they're here to reflect. But they cannot make you. They can't break you. They can't take anything away from you. They can't hurt you anymore. You have it all inside of you. You just aren't aware of it. You're looking at the 3D for something else to fulfill you. There's nothing to fulfill you. You've already got it all. Allow it. Allow it to come. By not shutting yourself off to it. By not thinking that the 3D is where you're seeking things from. You're not. There's nothing to seek. You have it all. And the minute you really let that sink in, which is why I constantly say, remember who you are. Who you are in this equation. Remember who you are. If you don't believe in God, use the word that you fucking, that you relate to. Higher power, energy, source. You're already within all that power. You already have it. Already have it. So what the fuck is there to fear about anything in that 3D? What the fuck do I gotta be afraid of? I already know I already have everything. I just have to tell myself and see myself as the version that has those things. And then that's it. And if your ego is already chirping at you, yeah, but it feels like it's going to take a long time. Or I have all these limiting beliefs, so it's going to be hard for me to do that. Because, I've spent my whole life not feeling chosen, not feeling like a priority, or fear of abandonment. Yep, I did too. My entire life, fear of abandonment. Saw myself as only worthy of being everybody's funny fat friend. Yeah, I did too. But the minute you realize I can choose every day to start seeing myself as the version that doesn't have to live like that anymore, that doesn't have to accept that that's just life, that that's just the way it's going to be. And all I got to do is start seeing myself as that new version, trying to embody being that new girl. Doesn't mean you have to stop affirming if you enjoy it. It doesn't mean that. But choosing to say it's too hard for you to do that because you have limiting beliefs. or it's too hard to see yourself that way. Because for a lifetime, you've seen yourself as, you know, fear of abandonment, not chosen, all the things. It's too hard. So that's a reason to keep identifying as a victim and not having what you want. That's the excuse we're going to use. It's an excuse. Because with daily plugging away at it, you're going to fucking change anyway. You're going to start seeing yourself that way. You're going to start believing that you are that bitch or you are that guy. You are. Daily plugging away. Instead of giving the fucking excuses. It's too hard. I can't stand that excuse, honestly, because that was something I always used as the excuse. It's too hard. Too hard. I got too much to get over. Too much. I'm too old. That was mine. I'm too old. I should have found this when I was in my 20s. You know, finding it in my early 40s. What the fuck? I got too much baggage to clean up. Bullshit. Bullshit. Every day, make it your fucking number one priority to start seeing yourself as the person who has the desire. Every day. And I'm telling you, it won't fail you. It won't. Don't let anybody else tell you that it's too hard. It's not. Is it a journey? Sure. Sure. Will you have to maybe affirm that you're chosen? Will you have to face some of your limiting beliefs? Will you have to deal with your triggers? Yeah, but you were going to have to do that anyway, wallowing in victim state. You were going to face that shit anyway. You were just going to stay on the cycle of never fucking getting what you want anyway. So why not see yourself as, holy fuck, this can work. Holy fucking shit. I can just choose to start seeing myself as having the desires, because manifestation works. I can just choose to start selecting that version of myself every day, even if I only believe it for 2 minutes and I fall back to victim state. I can still get back up and do it again, or do it again tomorrow, and then do it again the next day. And you will start to shift. You will start to believe in being that version. Why do you think that some people have like no problem whatsoever manifesting in certain areas? Because they already see themselves as that version, that's easy for them. It's the only difference. Just because somebody wants to sell you another product on how to heal every fucking fuckery that you've ever experienced in your life doesn't mean that you can't do it on your own and choose to start seeing and striving for that new version of yourself. Doesn't mean you can't do it yourself. You don't need to buy anything else. You know what I'm fucking saying? If you're someone who doesn't like to affirm, don't. Find another way. Script, visualize, or embody the state. Just don't fucking give up and stop with the it's too hard. Every fucking fuckery. Well, I couldn't think of anything. I couldn't think of the words. Wow, that was a spiel, wasn't it? But y'all hear what I'm saying? Are you judged now, Ranja? Are you judged? Let's stop identifying as the versions we don't want to be. Thanks, Manny. Thank you. Thank you. Nicole Betch. Kim. I love you. I love you too. Major movement a couple days ago. Kisses, cuddles, sexy time, holding hands, movie watching, spent the night, and called me pretty. Holy balls. Yes, that's major movement. That is wonderful, Nicole. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Congratulations. Somebody's been embodying the state. Thank you very much. Well done. Well done. I just got to say it again. Don't let people fucking scare you into thinking that you're going to have to be on this fucking roller coaster of endless fuckery in order to get your desire. Don't take on the limiting perspectives of other people. Don't do that. I did that. Don't do it. It's such a fucking waste of time. You can choose to get up every day and select your new version. Even if you fall right back out and fall right back to your victim state, I don't care. Start again. You will, by default, start shifting your dwelling state. You will. I did it. You'll do it. And I'll argue that to the death. Okay. Danielle Solis, thank you very much. Kim, love you. Love you too. Can you hit us with a rapid fire of your God state? Woman who has it all affirmations, needs some inspirations. Can you hit us with a rapid fire of your God state? Damn, a woman who has it all affirmations. You mean like, You know, I'm not going to lie to you. I wish you would ask me that a little. I wish I'd gotten to your question a little earlier because now I'm tired. So I'm not feeling a rampage. What? Wait, what? Say affirmations over your water and manifest. Yeah, everything is always work. Here, darling, beauty, lovely. This is your key. Start throwing in some affirmations in the chat because your girl's tired. And when I'm tired, I look at you. You know it's hard for me to fucking think. I made a sassy affirmation TikTok today, though. There's one of those. Danielle Salas. I don't know. I'm going to make my tired brain think of stuff to start rapid firing. Let's see. From the woman or man who has it all. What are you manifesting, Danielle? What are you manifesting so I can throw in affirmations for what you're manifesting specifically? So we can judge you. Ooh, I know and believe the law of assumption works for me. My dominant thoughts are my new story because I am the new story. I like that, Bonnie. I almost read Caitlin's as an affirmation. I'm heading to bed. I create my reality, so whatever I say fucking goes. Yes, I always get what I want. Everything always works out for me. Yeah, Mayhem Beauty, help me. Throw me out. Throw me out. Let's see. Let's do a woman who has it all or the man who has it all. Rampage. You want to know what I sincerely do? If I'm feeling, you know, little zhuzhy, a little cocky, I get whatever the fuck I want. Everything always works out for me. I'm fucking unstoppable. I'm limitless. There's nothing I can't have. I have the best relationship I've ever had in my life, and I'm going to be with this person for the rest of my fucking life because I fucking say so. Because I fucking say so. Because he's head over heels in love with me. And I'm head over heels in love with him. We're spending the rest of our lives together. I'm a fucking multi-millionaire. I don't even have to work anymore if I don't want to. If that's your goal. I don't know what your career goal is. Okay. So cue in what your career goal is. I look fucking amazing. I'm fucking beautiful. When I walk in a room, everybody's eyes are on me because I'm so fucking gorgeous. So sassy. People love my sass. I'm quick-witted. I'm smart. I make all the right fucking decisions. I manifest so quickly. What I say goes. It's one and done. I don't have to affirm endlessly because shit just shows up immediately. I instant reality shift. I don't want to work. Me either. I get everything so effortlessly I don't need to sweat a thing. I'm a spoiled princess. Yes. SP's always thinking of me. He's always thinking of me. Yeah. Because he knows he's lucky to have me. I'm the sparkle in his eye. Okay? I'm a bright fucking shiny star. I'm amazing. I'm in love with myself. I'm in love with my body. I'm proud of myself. What else? I'm a money magnet. I'm a people magnet. Everybody loves me. Everybody wants to be my friend. I can trust that I'm worthy and deserving of all my desires because I am so. I always manifest my desires. I'm the twinkle on my SP's dinkle. I always have an overflow of money. I can buy, do, and save whatever the fuck I want. Money always shows up for me. Money flows to me like water. Purr. I'm the prettiest one in the patch. What else? Yep, I am limitless. I'm unstoppable. Oh, what else? I don't have to worry about being worthy and deserving because I fucking just know I am. I'm always the girl chosen. I'm always the guy chosen. I'm the fucking priority to everyone in everyone's life. I'm the main character in everybody's fucking story. I'm the main character. Every single category of life is easy for me to manifest in. Every single category. I'm fucking abundant in every single category of life. I am literally living my dream life. Literally. My life changed overnight. I instant manifest all the time. I don't have to worry about anything because I always get what I want. I'm a master manifester. I'm a goddess, sexy ass queen. No one can compare to me. No one can ever be me. I am the sauce. I truly have it all. SP's dick only gets hard for me. He jerks off fiercely whenever he thinks of me. What the fuck, Brittany? Oh my God. What is wrong with you? Darling, be lovely. AKA Brittany. Oh my God, you're hilarious. I am the blueprint. Damn. Yes. There is no competition in my reality. Everything comes to me quickly, easily, effortlessly. I live life like a 2000s rom-com. That's a first. Wait, what? Oh, be careful with that one. I got a picture taken of me naked, and then even though... What? Oh, my SP craves every inch of me. Oh, I like that. My SP craves every inch of me. I'm always on his mind. He walks around rock hard 24/7 thinking of me. Isn't it wonderful? All I desires me. Yes. I have faith in the unseen. Well done, Bonnie. I have faith in the unseen. Fuck yeah, because I'm a god of my reality. My SP literally, my SP literally says that to me now. I love that. Poop's doing good. I'm so powerful, I get my desires instantly. Also, Kim, are we talking soon? Fuck, Jackie. Yes, Jackie, we are. I am the diamond. I like that one too. LOL, I meant to say I didn't even know. Oh, Jesus. SP rang me yesterday and told me he was in the bath. I wish I was in there with him. My negative thoughts, negative emotions are completely powerless and will never manifest anything. I like that. It's always easy for me to embody the state of the woman or man who has it all. I wake up in the state of having everything I desire every single morning. Every single day I wake up into the reality where I'm getting whatever the fuck I want. Jason Momoa fucking drools over my ass, okay? Literally. I am his wife. Yes. I am all a man ever wants in a woman. Yes. Fat just melts off my body. That's what I'm talking about. I like that one. I love how I look in my clothes. I love how my clothes fit my body. I love that I'm finally now insert the weight you want to be if you want to put a weight in there. I love that I'm finally now wearing blah, blah, blah size. I love that I get compliments everywhere I fucking go. I love that I always look good. I love that I can roll out of bed looking like a sexy ass queen. I love that no matter where I go, people are throwing themselves at me. I have to step over people. I got to step over the bodies. I got so many people throwing themselves at me. I am money. He chases me. My stomach is flatter than a pancake. It is a privilege to experience me. I don't know. I think that's my favorite. It's a fucking privilege to experience me. Bitch. I like that one. Powerful and magical, limitless. Getting chiseled six-pack and my SP is longing to discover me. I like that one too. I'm so damn beautiful and gorgeous. He knows that. Fuck yeah. Yes, we are. We are. I feel amazing. I look amazing. I fucking am amazing. I added the fucks for it. I added the fucks. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Good song, for what it's worth. Good song. Wait, my honkers sit so perfectly. That's a good one. I probably should start using it because mine are down to my knees. I am the beauty standard. I am the moon. No one can ever take my place from his heart because he's only in love with me. I am never dusted. Never dusted. Oh my God, that's funny. Every time I think of my desires, I'm just like, you're my motherfucker. It's from a song. Your honkers. Well, I'm just keeping it real. My life is so exquisite. I like that. I am only queen in my SP's. I am the only queen in my SP's life. My vagina is the only one my SP wants. Yeah, I got the power pussy. I have power pussy. Aphrodite is jealous of me. I'm so beautiful. Yes. I'm so happy. He's longing to kiss my neck and whisper that he only desires me. I'm exactly what my SP wants. What I desire desires me more. Yeah, look at that. Look at it. That was wonderful. I've been affirming from my boobs, and it's been working. Just saying, I won't need a reduction. Nope, not me. Love it. I just made a strange noise from that comment. Which one? The ones about hanging down to my knees? Is that what we're talking about? All right. I know. We got to stop. I don't want to get in trouble. These live streams, you know? SP needs my essence. All of it. Just all of it. Oh, Lord. All right. Where did I leave off? That Danielle, we didn't. Okay. Cass Ann, thank you very much. Oh, wow, Cass Ann. Damn. Hi, Kim. Jeez, Cass Ann. Thank you very much. All right. Hi, Kim. SP told me recently he feels stuck in his marriage. He wants out. Says things like, I've made my bed, now laying in it, and it is what it is. Says he still cares about 3P and doesn't want to abandon his kids. What should I be affirming? Thanks. You should be affirming that he's head over heels in love with you, and absolutely you're going to spend the rest of your life together. You're going to be together forever. There's nothing to worry about. Cassan, what's happening is you're on your bridge of incidents, and it's brewing in his mind. Now, not that I'm wishing miserableness on him, but he's discovering the discomfort of being in a relationship where he's not in love with the other person, and he's realizing, yeah, like a bridge, right? That, well, I'm saying it's playing out in front of you. So he's conforming in incidents. So don't start thinking the opposite with your impatientness. Don't get in the impatientness. The bridge is happening. He's conforming. Listen, do I believe manifestations can instantly manifest? Yes. Do I believe it's possible to have instant, like right away manifestations? I do. But sometimes we go on a natural, believable bridge of incidents. And this is what I would call a natural bridge of incidents. I have no doubt we'll end up together. That's right. Stay there. Stay in that mentality. Everything's working out for you. And it is. He's growing impatient and uncomfortable in his own surroundings, in his current circumstance. So he's getting to the place. He's ever in little incidents. He's getting to the place of getting the fuck on out of that situation and coming to you. It's happening. It's just we're watching it. So it's like watching the kettle boil. You know what I'm saying? So I would redirect my intention into being the woman who has whatever the fuck she wants. Embody that. Put your mind on that. Or put your focus on other manifestations. So you don't feel so impatient. Because when we're impatient and we're staring at the 3D, we know what that means. We are feeling separate from our manifestation. Even though I don't think you're someone who's normally a one leg in, one leg out. I don't think that. But in the moments when we're feeling impatient, right? We got a leg out. We got a leg back in the 3D and a leg in the 4D. We need both legs over here in 4D. Because keeping a leg in the 3D is what causes us to feel impatient, annoyed, uncomfortable. You're getting movement. It's all movement. It's good. And judging by your helpful comments to other questions on my videos, I see you answering comments to other people. You know what you're doing. You're I think, well educated in the manifestation land. So when you're feeling impatient, our head's not where it should be. Our head's more married to that 3D. And I know you know better. Right? It's working. You're getting movement. This is good. It's all good. Okay? Right now, I think this is natural. This is, you are like, I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm trying to think of my coaching calls today. You're probably like, out of all my calls, you're like the fourth one today. In a scenario where the SP is feeling torn because they have kids in the scenario and they're feeling like they don't want to leave their kids, blah, blah, blah. It is just a bridge. They are obviously, you're on his mind. And that's why he's feeling what he's feeling right now, because he's torn, because he'd rather be with you. He might not have said that to you today or when this conversation came, but it's on his mind now that he's voicing, I'm just going to, I made my bed, I'm going to have to lay in it, right? No, it's because it's brewing in his mind, this unhappiness in his situation, and he's coming to terms. It doesn't sound like it, doesn't feel like it. His dad left him when he was a kid himself and doesn't want to do the same thing to them. If you only knew how many other people are in the identical situation you're in right now. Identical. It's more than just you. And I'm telling you, and this goes, if anybody else is listening who's in this scenario, you're on the bridge of incidents. Your person is coming to terms with, they know how they grew up. They don't want to do it to their own kids, because you are keeping focused on having your desire. You're keeping focused. Susie, I'm listening. Good girl. You're keeping focused on being the version of yourself that has your desire. Because you're doing that, that's why it's on his mind. That's why he's processing it. That's why he's coming to terms. He's miserable. He's miserable right now. And he's in the process of realizing, and he will get there, realizing that it doesn't mean you're abandoning your children when you leave an unhappy relationship. And initially, if it hurts a child's feelings, I get that. That's never a goal, right? So I understand he doesn't want to hurt his children, but sometimes it's more beneficial to the child to see their parents happy, especially when the parents are still spending time with the child. You know, people staying together when they're fucking miserable, fighting in front of their children, things like that. Kids are perceptive. They're picking up that energy. And that's not any better of an environment. You know, forcing yourself to stay in an unhappy relationship because you're afraid of hurting your kids is, I know it's probably a heartbreaking situation. It's heartbreaking to think you're hurting your children, but he will come to terms and realize it's better for them to not see him miserable too. He's going to get there. Everybody does at some point. And because of where your head is at, it's manifesting. It's working. And what he will realize that he can still be an amazing father without staying in an unhappy, unhealthy relationship in front of his kids too. He's getting there. It's on his mind. It's processing. You're on the bridge. You're on the bridge. LOL, my parents. Well, hey, it's true though. There are plenty of separated parents who can find a way to get along amicably for the children and move on to new spouses. And the kids are healthy as hell because they see both parents healthy, you know, happy, blah, blah, blah. So you're on the bridge. Everything's good. Okay. Okay. Wishy3, thank you very much. Kimmy, I love you. Also, I feel so amazing. I think I'm in the state or getting there. Also love the rest of my HBICs. Love it, Wishy. I feel like I haven't talked to you in a million years. You think you're in the state or getting there, and that's all I care about. Doesn't matter if you don't stay in the state. That's okay. We're human. It's normal. We're going to fluctuate. The fact that you're working at it every day, that's what I'm happy about seeing. Well done, Wishy. Cass Ann again. Hi again. I manifested for my SP to work at the same company as me. I'm a cleaner for people with disabilities, and he's a disability support worker. We have 1 to 2 shifts together. That's a success story? That's a success story. Congratulations. So you and your SP are now sharing shifts together. All the more time for you to be on his mind. Just saying. Well done, Cass Ann. Well done. All right. I'm going to do one more. And then my ass is going to bed. I saw Renee Dotson's comment. My name. I saw my name and I'm like, my name's going to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm talking gibberish at this point. I'm tired. Okay. One more. Eugenia Chavez. I have been feeling very calmed and relaxed for 3 days. Not reacting to 3D. Is it normal to feel weird? SP, I believe, will conform soon. Bridge of Incidents. Is it normal to feel weird? Now, by weird, do you mean feeling calm, feeling relaxed. And is that what you mean? That's what's feeling weird to you? And you're not worried, you're not reacting? I'm teasing you by saying that feels weird, and that's because most of us have been in a state or a victim state where we're used to feeling anxious, we're used to reacting to the 3D, we're used to feeling should I say we're used to feeling normal? But that didn't line up with what I'm trying to fucking say. I'm getting tired. You know what I'm fucking trying to say. When you're in the place where normal is you feeling anxious, worried about manifestations. So if you're finally in a place where you're feeling calm, relaxed, cool, collected, you're not reacting to things, you know your SP's yours, there's nothing to worry about. Yes, that is you. If it's not the state of you having it all, it's definitely you shifting out of your victim state. So you're classifying it as weird, I think, because you're probably used to always being in a reactive place. But I'm saying, no, that's where you want to be. You're doing good. Keep doing what you're doing. That's you shifting. Good. Because being in the state of it's the woman who has it all, man who has it all, or any state close to it feels like that. Like not worried, not concerned, knows everything's going to be okay, knows you're going to have the, whatever you're manifesting. You already are looking at yourself as, that's my shit. I have nothing to worry about. That's mine. I know I'm going to have it. I'm that person now. I get to carry myself now as if I'm the woman who has it all. Because I am. I'm now embodying that. See what I mean? That was probably a weak ass description, but I'm fucking tired. All right, I'm going to bed. I don't know where you live, but I live in New York and it's after 1. I'm tired. You guys making fun of me in the fucking chat? You guys making fun of me? Oh, Kim, I want to be like you when I grow up. You've been on live for a long time. I have, free tea. I have. I love you too, darling. Be lovely. Adiola. That's your hometown, New York? As you should, queen. Thank you, daughter. Kim, Queen Momoa. Or Mama. Wait. Said Mama. Didn't say Momoa. Oh my God. Good night, Mistress. Mayhem Beauty. Mistress of Makeup. All right, let's do the Waltons. Good night, okay? We'll say all good night to each other. Okay, like good night, John Boy. I forgot the rest of their names. So is it Cayman? Good night, Cayman. Good night, it's Alexi. Good night, Bonnie. Good night. Holy shit. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Oh, there's another Kimmy. Kimmy Bones 81. Good night. Cayman again. Free T. Heidi. Queen K. Spawnies. 10 Rings. Is that a song? 10 Rings? Or something rings? Doesn't Ariana Grande have a song something about rings? Mr. Forte, love you too. Susie, love you. Plant-based meows. I'm in LA, but I'm sleepy. Amy F, I'm going to bed. Good night. Good night, awakening to love. Love you, mother, darling, dearest. I have good updates. Good, I can't wait to hear them. Darling, daughter, dearest. There's a lot of D's. Good night, D King. Good night, darling, be lovely. Brittany number 2. Or Brittany number 1, because she's older. She's older. But then again, the younger one might have been here first. Doesn't matter. I'm just tired. All right. Good night, Bonnie, Vinny, Sammy, Cass Ann, Plant-based meows. Izzy Woods, Elizabeth, the Marion. All right, I'm done. Good night to anybody who said Sue Ellen. That was one of them. Yes, Leanne. Cloudy Kid. Adiola. Brandy 7. Awakening to Love. Oh, Lord. Good night. Good night. Good night. I love you. Any super chats? You know the fucking deal. I will answer in a video. Good night. Be good.